less healthy, more vulnerable to physical violence and sexual abuse. They are less literate. Majority of world's unhealthy, unfed, and unpaid happen to the woman. One glaring crisis from this pandemic has been about increasing domestic violence against women. Gender-based violence should be declared as pandemic. The virus of the violence has to be addressed before it assumes proportion of a pandemic. Different interventions need to be there. We must work to urgently address this challenge as we look to post-pandemic world. Maternal health is a matter of great concern. This calls on governments to increase investments to provide for human security, to make them agents of changes by freeing them from cycles of discrimination and exploitation. Though there is quest for equal rights and full participation for women, remain as the unfinished business. Creating opportunity for women is not only a moral issue, it is vital for economy and security to build this security and institutionalize hard-earned gains. So in Nepal, I'll tell you a little bit about Nepal. To prevent the spread of coronavirus, Nepal was under a nationwide full lockdown from March 24. Before lockdown, we had near about 3 months time to take the precaution, but the government's response to the pandemic has been debilitating due to lack of proactive measures of government and insufficient resources. The situation became more complicated. Gender violence was already growing problem in Nepal prior to COVID-19. A report suggests that 48% of women in Nepal had experienced violence at some point in their lives, with 27% of them experiencing physical violence. In addition, 61% of them had never told anyone about the abuse, and it is going to rise during Nepal's lockdown period. Recently, a woman who was staying at quarantine was allegedly gang raped, and other child harassment cases were also reported. Human trafficking is another major issue to be addressed. So governments, regulating bodies must monitor sharply. And I would like to request all for working together. We will overcome these challenges. Nothing will be difficult to address when the human spirit wills it. Therefore, let's fight together and grow together. Thank you so much. I would like to listen to you more than say my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Sujata Koirala, for your welcome remarks. Next, I'd love to invite Ms. Teresa Nacli from Brazil.
Yes, good morning. I'm from Rio, Brazil, and I'm work at United Nations as a UN volunteer for more than 15 years. And everything I'm hearing today is the same speeches that I heard inside the UN. And as a volunteer, I could follow, especially the women issues, because it's my problem. I follow the women's issues rights. And to tell you the truth, all the women give suggestions. I gave suggestions in the past. A lot of powerful women inside United States, United Nations gave suggestions, great suggestions, but what did we accomplish? Nothing. Our situation gets worse and worse, especially women in the war women as refugees. You see, we are privileged. I'm privileged to have the kind of life I have. My family came from the Middle East. I'm a refugee. My family from the Golan Heights. And this happened in 1925. So almost 100 years, and we continue, the same issues, and women and children suffering. So my understanding nowadays, if you don't have power in politics, if you don't empower the woman, we have nothing to do. We're going to be slaves of the macho man, of our husbands or politicians. You see, in Brazil, we impeach a president woman, Dilma Rousseff, with no crime, because they decided to take her because she was doing right. She's not giving privilege for corruption. They have nothing against her, but they end up impeach her. Now they just killed last year a woman in Brazil, Marielle. She was involved in politics, very powerful in Rio, and they killed. And who killed her? Now they're find out in TV. The president militia, they say, that's connected with the militaries, kill her. So the women get involved in politics. They have a little power, they'll kill her. And that's our problem. I think in Brazil, this is our problem. And myself, is not only domestic violence, also financial violence. My father passed away more than 20 years ago. My brother, a millionaire, owner of a bank, he cannot share my part. So it's still not solved. My mother passed away 5 years. I cannot have writings for nothing. And why he has the power? I'm in court against him. But why do I have the power? I don't have connections with the judges. And the problem also is the judiciary department. They have been bought to do what they want. If they receive money, they give freedom for this one. And look, our ex-president was in jail with no proof. Now they prove Lula. Now they prove that he's innocent. So we're living in a fake world with a lot of lies. How can we solve our problems? We don't have a direction. And I think if we women are not organized as soldiers, like the army are united, organized to fight a war. We are not. The problem, we became soldiers in this world, uniting all of the countries and have support financial. Probably they'll respect us. And what mother wants to have a baby and know that with 18, he's going to the war to kill or be killed. No mother wants to give birth to a child knowing that he's going to the war. And this is the problem nowadays. The big business is the weapon industry. Take Netanyahu out of the game and you see the war going to stop it, because it's the war against the Muslims. Again, Christians are quiet there, but the Muslims. And so they want peace? No, they don't want peace. US funded Israel more than $300 million a year just in weapons. So this is a big business. They want to finish with the war? No, they're making so much money in the weapon industry. So why are you going to finish? So that's why I'm proposing to have more meetings like that on Zoom, and get us together and form our army, each country. Let's be soldiers and let's talk and be very serious, because in politics, they don't respect. Even at United Nations, how many references do we have? What happened? What happened? Women is still worse than was 20 years ago. We have more women as refugees, starving. Even here in Rio, you see the people in the Zocodiv with a problem. We have the people living in favelas, the community. Most of the people you see in Rio is beautiful, but all the mountains are full of favelas, houses one on the top of each other, living 5, 6 people in the same house. How they are going to be separated? So there is no way we're going to pass this to see how many people. So Rio and São Paulo in Brazil are the worst cases. And that's it. I think we have to still to continue to be praying to God protect us, women and children. And let's try to organize in something. We have the United Nations as a building where we can do our meetings there. We have Zoom, we can do our meetings and start to be organized.
Thank
So
you.
that's my suggestion. Thank you very much.
Aggressive remarks, suggestions, and experiences you share that you work as a volunteer for United Nations. Thank you so much.